The story of King Alfred the Great, the boy who became a hero. Once upon a time, in a land called Wessex, there was a little boy named Alfred. Alfred wasn't a king at first. He was just a regular boy who grew up in a beautiful kingdom filled with green hills, peaceful villages, and tall castles. Alfred had two brothers and was the youngest of them all. His parents, King Ethelwulf and Queen Osber, were kind and loving, and they wanted the best for him. Early life and education. When Alfred was very young, he was taught how to read and write, which was very special at the time because not everyone knew how to do that. His mother, Queen Osber, was very clever, and she made sure Alfred learned about history, nature, and how to be a wise ruler. Alfred loved books and learning more than anything else. He would often read stories about great heroes and brave kings, and he dreamed of one day being as strong and wise as they were. One story says that Alfred went to Rome at the age of 4 to meet the Pope. When he came home, his mother promised a book of English poetry to the first of her sons who could read it to her. With the help of his tutor, Alfred memorized the book, so he could recite it by heart and won. Alfred finally did learn to read at age 12. He wasn't taught in school, he was taught by tutor. Alfred didn't just learn from books, he also learned how to be a great warrior. His father, King Ethelwulf, took him to battlefields and taught him how to ride a horse, use a sword, and protect his kingdom. Alfred was a brave young boy. But little did he know that soon he would need all of his lessons to protect his people from a terrible threat. Becoming King Alfred's life changed when he was a teenager. His older brothers became kings, one after another, but sadly they didn't live very long. Alfred had to grow up quickly, and when his older brother King Ethelred passed away, Alfred was chosen to be the King of Wessex, even though he was still quite young. At first, Alfred wasn't sure if he could be a good king. But he remembered all the stories of brave heroes he had read about and decided he would be a hero for his people too. He promised to make Wessex a strong and happy kingdom. The Viking invasion soon, terrible news spread across the land. The Vikings, fierce warriors from the north, had arrived in England. They came in big scary ships and they wanted to take over the land. They attacked villages and castles, and the people of Wessex were afraid. Alfred knew he had to stop them, but it was not going to be easy. The Vikings were strong and they had many warriors. Alfred was a clever man, and instead of fighting them head-on right away, he used his wisdom. He built better defenses for his people, created an army, and made sure his soldiers trained hard. Another story about him, when he was hiding away in some old woman's cottage. She'd left him there to watch the cakes she was baking, and he fell asleep. When he woke up, the cakes were burnt. Well, the old woman was not at all happy, and told him just what she thought of him, that he was feeling sorry for himself, that he should wake his ideas up and drive those Vikings out of England. The great battle, one day, the Vikings marched toward Wessex, ready to attack. Alfred didn't run away. He gathered his army and faced the Vikings in a huge battle. The two sides fought fiercely, but Alfred's soldiers were brave and fought with all their might. It was a tough fight, but Alfred had a secret plan. He used his knowledge of the land and his army's training to outsmart the Vikings. They didn't expect Alfred to be so clever and strong. In the end, Alfred and his army defeated the Vikings, and they sent them back to their ships. Wessex was safe again. The victory and the legacy. After his great victory, King Alfred became known as Alfred the Great. He didn't just stop fighting the Vikings, he worked hard to make his kingdom a better place. He built schools, improved the laws, and helped everyone live in peace. He wanted to make sure that the people of Wessex would be happy, safe, and wise, just like he had learned when he was a boy. Alfred lived a long life, and his bravery, wisdom, and kindness were remembered for many generations. Even though he faced many challenges, Alfred never gave up. He showed the world that a great leader isn't just strong in battle, but also wise, fair, and caring for the people he rules. And so, the story of King Alfred the Great lives on, inspiring children everywhere to be brave, smart, and kind, no matter what challenges they face. Moral of the story: being a great leader isn't just about being strong. It's about being wise, kind, and brave enough to face challenges, help others, and never give up. And that's the incredible story about King Alfred the Great. He was brave, wise, and always ready to protect his people. Just like Alfred, remember that you can be a hero too by being kind, smart, and never giving up. If you like this story, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe our channel for more fun and exciting tales from history. Until next time, keep learning, stay brave, and keep being awesome. See you in the next adventure.